Hello and welcome back to the Legacy of Light, part of the Advent of Creativity brought to you by the Honor Society here at the LA Film School. I'm Angel and I'm your host. And today, well, you know me, horror is one of my natural settings. And there's no better time than day 3 to ring the bell and scream. Today, we're not just decking the halls, we're unlocking the shadows behind the wreaths. Today, we're going to talk about Krampus. Now, Krampus is not a friendly tale. Long before snow globes and cocoa, before tinsel and twinkling lights, there was a warning. In the Alpine valleys of Central Europe, children whispered stories of a creature, half goat, half demon. They called it Krampus. On the night of December 5th, Krampusnacht, St. Nicholas visited children with gifts for the good. But Krampus came for the naughty. Birch rods, chains, threats, punishment. A grim balance to the season's sweetness. This was winter's truth before the lights. Good versus bad. Shadows versus the light. Krampus was the cold, stern, dangerous judgment for those children who managed to stay off the good list and make their way to the naughty list. It was the shadow lurking beneath the snow. When Christmas became safe, soft, and commercial, the stories kept the monster buried under the lights and ribbons. But darkness doesn't vanish. It buries itself and waits. In 2015, filmmaker Michael Dougherty cracked open Folklore and asked, what happens if we remember? He resurrected Krampus for a modern age. Horror, heartache, and holiday fear all rolled into one. Because maybe some stories don't need redemption. Some just need to be seen. Krampus isn't just a myth on screen. In this film, he is a reckoning. A grotesque reminder that holidays are fragile, that innocence can shatter, that belief without respect can burn. In the 2015 film, we see a fractured family, a boy losing faith, a household crumbling, and a festive night that becomes a nightmare. Snow falls, carols haunt, shadows stretch, and Krampus emerges. We're not shown the beauty and the light and the fun togetherness that you see with your standard holiday film. This film starts off with a family at odds with each other as they gather together for their holiday adventure. We see family secrets, we see family betrayals, we see upset, we see hurt, we see pain. Again, many of us can relate to this. As a family comes together, secrets are revealed, and people have feelings. What this film does with that is true horror movie chef's kiss. What really makes this film stick isn't just the horror, it's the emotional truth. Fear born from loss, from disconnection, from a world that forgot how to care. The monster outside becomes a mirror to the monster within. And much like the old legends, the punishment feels earned. As we watch each family member pay the price of their naughtiness, like watching any body count movie, we relish in watching them struggle, fight, and eventually succumb to the judgment of Krampus. And in the end, we are left asking the question, was it all real? Was it all worth it? Why are we fighting anyway if the end result is always going to be the same? So why include Krampus in Legacy of Light? Well, because light isn't meaningful without darkness to compare. Because memories, even the painful ones, deserve acknowledgement. Because sometimes the shadows remind us to hold tight to what we love before it breaks. This is holiday horror, not for cheap scares, but to remind us that the season is more than just magic. It's history. It's family. Sometimes it could be fear, reckoning, and hope. One of the key points to this film that I love is how the story unfolds with the grandmother's telling of her experience as a child when she encountered Krampus in the village of her youth. And then she sacrifices herself to save her family by confronting Krampus towards the end of the film. So it all comes full circle when all the generations have all lived through this same crisis before, which in today's time is an interesting message that we have all seen this before, and there's hope. And calling to Krampus, or Krampus announcing his arrival with the sound of a bell, a Christmas bell. So today, through Christmas, if you hear a bell, if snow blows outside your window, if a shadow moves just a little too fast across the tree lights, just remember, some legends don't fade with time. They watch and they wait. So you might want to make sure you're not on the naughty list. So when Krampus comes a-calling, he doesn't come calling looking for you. Thank you for coming by and spending today with me. Merry Christmas. Watch your back and pay attention to the bells. Bye-bye now.